Yes, the brave teenage girl is coming back. But what if the death theory proves to be true? What if Moana's grandmother poses as the ocean spirit? Let's go through everything we know about the sequel of Disney's most popular animated film, shall we? Now, just a fair warning, we'll go through some super crazy theories. Okay, so is a sequel really in the works? Did Disney confirm this? Sadly, no. We're still waiting for Disney to confirm the sequel. But you have no reason to worry, because in a recent statement, the company confirmed that they're working on sequels for Toy Story, Frozen, and Zootopia. In the same statement, Disney revealed that other popular and successful movies will be given a sequel in the following years. One of Disney's most anticipated releases is, without a doubt, Moana 2. From a perfectly chosen cast ensemble to the movie's beautiful South Pacific aesthetic, incredible storylines, and wild plot twists, Moana has it all. Honestly, I think it's the most beautiful Disney film. And yes, I also believe that the incredible protagonist deserves a continuation. If Disney makes a sequel, we would also expect to see Dwayne Johnson, who we all know as The Rock, again. Now, for those who haven't seen the first film yet, what are you waiting for? This is clearly a must-watch. This story follows a brave teenage girl from 2,000 years ago, voiced by the amazingly talented native Hawaiian Auli'i Cravalho, who goes on a journey to prove that she is capable of doing the same difficult things her ancestors did. More precisely, she wants to prove that she can do what others who sailed around the islands of Oceania as master navigators and seafarers did. The Rock lent his voice to the demigod Maui, who joined the protagonist on her journey into the open ocean. The film was directed by John Musker and Ron Clements. Back in 2020, the first rumor suggesting a follow-up was in the works started circulating on the internet, and even though this was just a rumor, fans were beyond happy. Now, before we go into details regarding this rumor, we first need to make a few things clear. For the soundtrack of the film, Disney wanted something special. They wanted a person to combine traditional South Pacific culture with pop and Broadway sensibilities, which led them to hiring the Broadway playwright, songwriter, and composer Lin-Manuel Miranda, composer Mark Mancina, and Tokelauan singer-songwriter Opataya Fo'ai. Now, let's get back to the rumor. In an interview with Page 6, Luis Manuel, who is actually Miranda's father, talked about his son's work with Disney and accidentally revealed that his son might be working on a sequel. But the things he said were, a bit weird. Quote, Miranda is talking to Disney about a sequel to Moana, but the movie would be about a Latina princess. But no, it's clear that Luis Miranda was referring to Encanto, which came out a few months after the interview. And at the end of the interview, he said that you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Okay, seriously. At a 2020 investors meeting, Disney revealed that a Moana animated series would premiere on Disney Plus in 2023. But because of the global pandemic, the movie's release date was pushed to 2024. Now, we also know that the series will continue right after the 2016 film stopped, with the protagonist's adventures taking a wild turn. The company announced over 40 new shows and movies in 2020. They announced new Star Wars shows and movies, new Marvel films, and new live-action and animated shows based on their past movies. Thanks to this, Disney's stock went up following all the announcements. In January 2022, the company issued a statement confirming that Samoan director David G. Derrick Jr., who worked on the first movie, will return to direct the animated series. In an interview with Collider, Derrick said that working on Moana was a gift, personally and professionally. The movie caught and shared the spirit of Polynesia with the world. He further explained how honored he is to continue her story to celebrate the rich and beautiful cultures of the Pacific Islands. Disney's yet to reveal more info regarding production details, but fans expect Auli'i Cravalho to reprise the titular role. Most people think that Disney making an animated series means we'll never get to see a sequel, which is simply not true. There are a lot of movies that were given a direct continuation in the form of a film, and a project in the form of a series. We need to keep in mind that Disney works on many films and TV shows at the moment, and it would take a while until they're able to greenlight more sequels. We don't mind, right? As long as the sequel is as good as its predecessor, we've got no issue. Okay, I know this sounds crazy, but give me a chance to elaborate. Over the years, there have been thousands of fan-made-up theories about Disney animated films. It's not surprising, because these films leave enough space for imagination. But there hasn't been a film that gave birth to so many theories like Moana and Encanto. The mystical connection to the ocean was enough for everyone to look at the film's plot from a different perspective. Luckily, most of the theories prove that Moana's ending leaves space for a potential continuation. And to be honest, I think Moana holds the potential not for one, but at least 2 more follow-ups. The story could go in any direction, and fans would love it. The most popular Moana theory so far is the one suggesting the titular character is actually dead. Throughout the whole movie, yeah, you're hearing this right. More and more fans believe that our beloved protagonist died by the storm at the beginning and was revived by Te Fiti and sent back home to her island alive. There are a lot of storylines that support this theory. For instance, fans point out that she doesn't have contact with normal people after the storm passed. Another point is that she does things a normal living person would be unable to do. And last but not least, she is constantly meeting her grandma Tala and other ancestors. Now, what do you guys think? Is this a reliable theory? Let us know. Throughout the film, viewers are given the idea that the ocean chooses Moana for the difficult journey to retrieve Maui. Thus, she can use his help to return the heart of Te Fiti to its place. But not everyone thinks this is what really happened. Some fans claim that Grandma Tala was the one who picked Moana for this journey. Why? Because she wanted people to become great explorers of the oceans again. One thing that supports this theory is the conversation between Maui and Moana. During this conversation, the demigod says he's never heard of an ocean god, meaning that an ocean god doesn't really exist. Other fans believe that Grandma Tala sent her granddaughter on this journey because Tala, again, I know this sounds crazy, but because Tala is the ocean god herself. Grandma Tala's connection with the ocean supports this theory a lot. Don't you guys agree? Now, before I continue, I do have to ask, do you have any theories about Moana? Do you think Moana deserves to go beyond its first installment? Let us know. At the beginning of the first film, Moana discovers the boat of her ancestors. She chooses one boat for her journey, and according to some fans, this special boat is a gift to her by the ocean. Per a report by Disney, you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No. But the fact that the boat is the right size to hold Maui, Hei, and Moana while also going through some awful storms kind of supports this theory. There are also some theories suggesting that Maui is actually Moana's grandfather. But this theory makes no sense, since he's been trapped on that island she found him on for 1,000 years. See you in the next video.